Alright, before we get into this is the first daily video that I ever made the thumbnail first, so I'm able to apologize in advance. Sometimes Stream Chat plays a little game where they donate bits asking for things on the thumbnail, and me being a lunatic, I agree to this. And so what I said was, if you guys get a hype train going, every 100 bits cheered, I'd put a pizza on the thumbnail. And I am so sorry for that, but either way, it's an exciting week. So we're going to start with the daily stuff, Battle Royale. Featured stuff, we got the Metal Mask bundle back here. Aphid decided to go nuts, gifting me this entire bundle. And the Corrupted Voyager, who we have not seen in 488 days, by the way. Splat, 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 which is a brand new wrap. If you guys want to go ahead and try it out, feel free to use code Mista. It supports the channel a lot. It really helps me out. It really does. And then, of course, he decided to gift me the entirety of the El Chapulin bundle, or at least the skins, which is just... Either way, this stuff is still available. Thank you, Aphid. Dark Reflections pack is back. I don't believe this is brand new, seeing as I've had nobody... Is it new, chat? Help me out, because I've personally never seen this before, but they would know. I didn't actually see this prior to recording and was unprepared to see this, but either or, it is available and back in the shop. Thank you, Caveman. All right. Let's move on to Save the World. BR is pretty quick today. We got a new wrap, but other than that, just some returning items. For the free bucks available today, we got 46 available in Plankerton. So if you or 35 in the 46 zone in Plankerton, if you guys want to go ahead and grab that. And we believe we got one legendary survivor available in Ventures, and nothing else that I can't point out along the way. All right. As for the weekly stuff, we have a Hemlock in the shop. Now, I treat this with as much excitement as a legendary copy, because Hemlocks are... It's one of the strongest weapons in the entire game. It's basically an S tier SMG. It outranks the Thrasher if you have a certain configuration. For example, if you prep the evolution and you see a 6 perk with 5 hits in a row causes an explosion, when you are firing at a target like a fatty or a smasher or a mist monster that can survive that long, or a mini boss, anything that can survive long enough to take those explosive damage hits, that will essentially raise your damage output by 14%, which does place it higher than the Thrasher. The Thrasher is like my golden standard because on its base stats, it outdamages just about every SMG, I think all of them. So I personally have 9 Hemlocks just because it's insane. The Snare one was best back in the day, but then they added the 5 hits in a row, which is, as my understanding, the only 6 perk on the Hemlock that actually provides any extra damage. The Splinter Shrapnel 6 perk here is not very effective. That on-hit shrapnel it's very inconsistent. It's not that good in real-world sense. I mean, 40% damage sounds great, but it doesn't, and it's got a 1.5 second cooldown. It's not anything that's ever impressed me, but the 5 hits in a row is definitely what you want. And so the Hemlock is so worth 100 legendary flux, that I'm as excited as a legendary copy. So really, really nice to see such a strong weapon just available. Cozy Campfire, very, very, very useful. I use it all the time. Huskbuster, literally one of the strongest shotguns in the game. In fact, it's tied for the highest DPS. It is a monster. Again, it may be worth some flux because this is a base game weapon. We see it on the map in my daily videos, all the time. So you might want to hold off fluxing this, but if you get a copy and it evolves to have Affliction, I'd go for it, because Affliction is just an insanely good 6 perk, and the Huskbuster is an insanely good weapon. It has a very, very, very high base damage with a fairly slow fire rate. However, it also has a really big mag size, which means you are spreading a lot of damage out over a lot of ammo, and you're not going to have to reload as often because of that high mag size. So it is one of, it might be, in my opinion, the best mini boss killer shotgun in the game. A lot of praise. Really good weapons available today. And you can supercharge them with a weapon supercharger. Is this the 4th week in a row that we haven't seen a hero supercharger? I'm really happy to see that. Especially since the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've seen weapon superchargers fairly frequently, and I've ran polls on the Twitch chat. These guys have voted, and the weapon supercharger, as far as my stream is concerned, the multiple different streams I've tested this and ran a poll, weapon supercharger is the most sought after one, which is kind of cool because it is, the most impactful. Like, supercharging your weapons is going to be the biggest bang for your buck. Trap superchargers is a close, I want to say close second, but it might even be more effective. Traps are typically doing most of the grunt work, but both are really fantastic to see. Inferno Daily, if you guys want to get a couple of extra tickets. And let's get into, I guess the Daily Llamas before I move on. People Llama, you might get a mythic lead in there. Ben's in the call here actually just completed all 8 of his mythic leads. So if you guys want to be one of those lucky few, check your llamas. All right, let's kick it off in the 94 zones. Yeah, I appreciate these guys joining so I could see this guy joining so I can join Ventures, or so I can see Ventures, but there's nothing really too much going on down here. In the 94, though, we do have 4x Drops of Rain, Marathon Hype, who extends your Bull Rush, which is not the most exciting thing in the world, but she exists, so if you guys want to go ahead and grab her, there you go. In the 108 zones, we have 4x Eye of the Storm plus Epic Perk Up. We have a Backbreaker, worst shotgun in the game. Well, maybe not the worst, but terrible. We do have a Purple Survivor and a Legendary Survivor, and so this is your one Legendary Survivor available today. It is in the Venture zones. And then we have a 225 training manuals as well, so pretty cool. Thunderbolt is a weapon that exists. It's available in the 124. Not my favorite weapon. I was never impressed by the damage or its use case. Angry faces? What do you mean, Benz? I was giving you whatever. You should be happy about your mythic lead. Gas trap is available. Really, really good trap. Worth some flux, in my opinion. And as for the rest of... Well, okay, so we have a purple Stampede here. It is identical to the Huskbuster in damage, but it's just a more expensive copy. That's because the Huskbuster is a scavenger variant, so it's... You know, if you want to grab it, it's there, but I don't know. It's hard to use a Stampede when the Huskbuster is the same thing, but costs less. You know what I mean? All right, moving on to Twine. I have no notes until the 108 zones. Like, we got the Fortsville Slugger, pretty good crit explosion 6 perk, but the 108 is where it picks up. 4x reperk and the 108 retrieve the data. And yeah, Hunter Killer is not extremely impressive. I'm going to skip over that. 4x drops, nope, 4x perk up, alternating by the way, 2 gold, 2 purple. In the 116, 4-player retrieve the data. In the 124s, we do have a legendary lead survivor. Not as exciting as a mythic, but I mean... If it's all you got, then it might be worth grabbing. Although if you're queuing 124s, you probably have all mythics, but you know, everybody's on their own path. In the 140s, we got 225 training manuals plus 4x reperk, 4x lightning to bottle plus legendary perk up, 4x lightning to bottle plus drops of rain, really good 140s. And the 160s don't slow down. 5x perk up, 5x perk up, retrieve the data. I know the jailers are salivating right now. 5x, yeah, Eye of the Storm, but a legendary wall launcher is a really, really good trap. Insta kills if you push them off the map or into a basement with no walls or like no ramps to get out. Really, really, really good spread of missions. Pretty sure the retrieve the data is the winner there if you want to repeat it. That being said, if you are capable of doing the category 4, this will give you the most perk up per run, but because it's category 4 and requires a little bit more prep, it might be less efficient to run it over and over. Wall darts, legendary copy available in the 46 zone in Canny, and then in the 58 zone, deliver the bomb, we got 220 rare perk up in 1 mission, which is pretty solid. And we've got the lightning pistol, which is similar to the HEMLOCK in the sense that in a unique circumstance where you're facing off against water enemies, the lightning pistol is one of the highest damaging SMGs in the entire game. It's up there swinging with the best ones, but that's pretty much it. We got like a really good alert here and evacuate the shelter, but as for the rest of Canny, there's not too much going on. We're just going to skip to Plankerton. No Stonewood alerts. 4x drops, 4x reperk in the 44 player, and 4x drops during the 19. Plus you get a cozy campfire, so there you go for the missions. Let's move on to the expeditions real quick, and I want to get rid of these 2 survivors that I bought from the shop. I think if you have like a lot of gold, it's worth it to buy the survivors from here, so I always try to grab them up. Let's do the expeditions. Villager sex noises. So, on stream, I recorded a clip of my impression of Minecraft villager sex noises. It's a lot less perverse than it sounds, but I didn't want to put that... Oh my god, all these low percent victories. This could be a really good day. This could be a really good haul. No way! And I neglected to post that... Oh, we did the 47%! Oh my god. This... I'm going to go right to the recycling. Holy guacamole. All right, so we have 100 training manuals on top of... Oh, most of these were blue, though. Oh, this is not going to be a record day. But 455 training manuals in one day is not a bad haul at all. Oof, those are a lot of low percent wins. I'm digging that. Don't bring up a video, bro. Why wouldn't I? I thought it was a hilarious clip. I was cracking up, and I think it would be funny to post it on YouTube, but I don't want to. Oh, epic. Can I do both? That's confusing why one would override the other. Either way, 49%. There's no way I'm gonna win that expedition, am I? There's no way I'm gonna... Well, what's the term for it? I guess succeed, or no way I'm gonna come back. Expeditions have like a lore behind them, and I've never paid attention to it, so I honestly don't even know. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to set them out here. I like sending the birthday survivalist Jonesy out because survivalist is so bad, and the birthday heroes, they skipped one this year that I I don't know. That's my little rebellion. Just I'm not even gonna use the birthday hero. Why did they do a season 4, a year 4? Like, I mean, I don't care how much work it takes. If it's like it's a birthday event. Like it's your game, or is it your game? I don't even know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Twitch link down below. We're gonna be going for a while tonight. I'll see you guys if you're watching this throughout the rest of the week. There should be some new videos out on the channel. Check it out, and I'll see you guys later.